President Muhammadu Buhari on Tuesday said the instability in Libya is affecting all countries in the Sahel region, including Nigeria. According to a statement by his special advisor on media and publicity, Femi Adesina, the president said this while receiving a special envoy from President Idris Itno of the Republic of Chad at the presidential villa, Abuja. The president also pledged that Nigeria appreciates the support she was getting in tackling insecurity from the neighboring country and will always be there for the Republic of Chad. Says we are aware of the problem Chad has with Libya, with support which supports some Chadian rebels trying to destabilize the country. The instability in Libya after 42 years of Muammar Gaddafi affects all of us in the Sahel region. From Mauritania to the Central African Republic, Gaddafi recruited gunmen who learned to do nothing else than to kill. When the former Libyan leader was killed, the gunmen escaped with their arms and are wreaking havoc all over the place now, President Muhammadu Buhari said, stressing that Nigeria was grateful to Chad for the diverse kinds of support given to combat the Boko insurgency. The president assured that Nigeria would always back up Chad in its local and international aspirations. The special envoy, Mr. Amine Abba Siddiq, Minister of Foreign Affairs, African Integration and Chadians Abroad, conveyed a message from his president, whom he said sent fraternal greetings to President Muhammadu Buhari and Nigerians in general. Okay? Blame game, blame game, blame game. All about blame game. They have been saying this now. Buhari has been saying this for close to how many years now, that the problem we are facing, especially with the issue of whether climate change, whether the Esme, Wahala here and there, he has been saying it. Initially he said the whole problem of insecurity was caused by the opposition party, that they have been behind it. At some point again, he said this was a Gaddafi as a result of a Gaddafi death. At the end of the day, back and forth. When the issue of insecurity was really tensed, he said, "Oh, the people in the area, the monarchs, the traditional rulers are the ones giving helping hand to these bandits to thrive." A lot of stories here and there. At the end of the day, he will still come back and blame the so-called opposition party. Again, you see, it's not telling us again. As of today, it's telling us because of the death of Gaddafi, that has brought a problem to Nigeria and its a neighboring country. There's nothing we're not going to be hearing. No, all the problems that have been happening in this country, we know how even the Boko people. So it is as a result of Gaddafi too, and they are bringing in all this manner of weapons into this country here and there, and they couldn't even trace these particular people. Well, there is God, though. There is God. Every problem that has been happening in this country is as a result of one group or the other, but not a Buhari's fault. Like cannot be Buhari's fault. It can't be Buhari's fault. It's either Nigerians are the one causing it, or other people, or outside the country. But to him, he has not done anything to take responsibility. Only the gullible will believe this from this failed government. What a lame excuse. It's Gaddafi that is struggling to give farmlands of Nigerians to Fulani from Niger Republic and other African states through Ruga, Castle Colony, water resource bill, and grazing routes. The Fulani herdsmen killing all over the country are from Libya, and it is Gaddafi that is shielding them and paid them huge sum of money. It is Gaddafi that has been pampering Boko Haram. What level of illiteracy and crass ignorance do we have in leadership positions at this time? Some people should be forever disenfranchised in this country. Why are they killing people in Nigeria only? Did Gaddafi open Nigeria borders for them, Or is he the one that prevents federal government from disarming herdsmen? You must have something to blame for failing, and that is why he keeps failing. Is that the new excuse for entering into recession? Baba, you are a general and Gaddafi was a colonel, and he died years before you became president. Question is, why are you still referring to the dead? Or are you saying that Gaddafi bandits are better than Buhari trained Nigeria army? Observers are worried. Hmm. Observers are worried. Of course, if a Gaddafi died before Buhari became the president and Goodluck Jonathan was there, and we never had the issue of all this Fulani Esme bandits here and there. It was this thing we were even battling with. It was this Boko Haram people we were battling with, and after these governments came on board, that is when these people now came in full gear. The so-called bandits and the Fulani Esme and the Fulani all over the African, whatever, West African, they are now coming to the country. So why is it that the issue of bandits did not arise, come into full play during Goodluck Jonathan's time? Why is it that during Nigeria, during Buhari's time? That's a very valid question somebody was trying to raise. I don't know what you think about that. And more so, they just left. They didn't do much, or they didn't even show up during Goodluck Jonathan's time, but they had to show up during Buhari's time. Well, all these questions are begging for answers. They are really, really begging for answers. Mr. President, think before you talk. Listen to yourself. Interesting indeed. What is the solution now? That's another question. This government is always blaming others for everything that is wrong. What is wrong with it? That is wrong with it? Is it Gaddafi that is constructing rules to enable imports of killer S-men? Then what have you done since 5 years? Only blaming PDP and everybody for your incompetence. Go away. You have no clue to anything. Then um let your let them do the same that go after the NSAS. Let the army do the same that go after the NSAS protesters. Go after them. Now confuse government. And what are you expected to do as a CIC uh, of the armed forces, so people can move to your country and run it down? Abdicate power already, because you are the worst president in the whole wide world. If it is to kill your own citizens using the useless army that is expected to flex its muscles against the Libyans, you will pursue the killings as if your life depends on it. Are the Fulanis you invited all over the world now Libyans? Mr. President, enough of this endless blame game. Get your back to work and do something before it is too late. This one is not ready to do anything. If you are ready, expecting him to work, the first time he didn't work, is it the second time that he knows that he's not going to come back the third time that you are expecting him to do anything? He's not going to do anything. He's going to stay there till his tenure ends. So he's not going to do anything. So if you are expecting Buhari to do anything, nothing. The blame game will continue till 2023.